You're 60 plus and you think every vegetable on your plate is a gift from nature. What if I told you that 4 of those healthy choices are secretly sabotaging your joints, your blood pressure, and even your memory? And the other 4, they can turn the clock back on chronic inflammation, boost your vitamin D absorption, and keep your energy steady all day. Stay with me for the next 15 minutes and you'll discover exactly which vegetables to ban from your kitchen and which 4 you must put on your plate every single day. If you've ever wondered why your doctor keeps mentioning eat more greens, give this video a like right now. It tells the algorithm we're onto something important. I'm Dr. Laura Martinez, a nutrition scientist with 20 years researching age-related metabolism. I've spoken to thousands of seniors who swear by all the veggies only to come back with joint pain, bloating, or erratic glucose spikes. The truth is, not every green is created equal for a body over 60. Some actually accelerate chronic inflammation while others fight it. Today, we'll break it down into 2 clear lists: the 4 worst vegetables you should never touch and the 4 powerhouse veggies you must eat daily. Each item will follow a simple 3-step formula: what it is, why your body reacts, and exactly how to incorporate or exclude it. Let's begin with the culprits. But the first 4 vegetables on our list are the silent saboteurs of senior health. 1. Raw cabbage, especially the tightly packed varieties, contains a high load of glucosinolates. When those compounds break down, they can trigger excess thyroid hormone fluctuations, leading to metabolic slowdown and elevated cortisol, a recipe for chronic inflammation. If you love cabbage, cook it lightly, steam it for 5 to 7 minutes. Avoid raw coleslaw or kimchi that sit unrefrigerated for long periods. Have you ever felt a sudden fatigue after a big cabbage salad? Share your experience in the comments. 2. Spinach that isn't stored properly. Fresh spinach is a nutritional powerhouse, but only when kept at 4 degrees Celsius or lower and consumed within 48 hours. Once the leaves sit too long, nitrate levels rise and your body can convert them into nitrites, which may interfere with oxygen transport in the blood. For seniors, that means a subtle drop in stamina and an increased risk of muscle cramps. The practical rule is simple: buy spinach in small batches, wash it quickly, and use it within 2 days. If you notice a lingering heaviness after a spinach smoothie, maybe it's time to rethink your storage habits. 3. The humble cauliflower when eaten raw in large quantities. Cauliflower belongs to the cruciferous family, rich in fiber and vitamin C, but raw cauliflower also contains high levels of goitrogens. Those substances can suppress iodine uptake by the thyroid, which in turn may cause a sluggish metabolism and weight gain. That's hard to reverse after 60. The easiest fix is to lightly roast cauliflower, drizzle it with olive oil, and aim for a serving size no larger than 1 cup. Have you tried roasting? Let me know how it changed your digestion. 4. Iceberg lettuce, the often overlooked iceberg. It's low in calories, sure, but it's also low in nutrients and high in water content, which can dilute the absorption of essential minerals like iron and calcium. For an older adult whose bone density is already a concern, relying on iceberg as a staple can leave you short on the building blocks you need. Swap it for darker greens such as kale or Swiss chard, and you'll see a noticeable improvement in your overall mineral status. Do you still keep a head of iceberg in your fridge? Comment below if you're ready to let it go. Now that we've identified the vegetables that may be holding you back, let's shift the focus to the 4 allies that can truly support a vibrant, active life after 60. If this is blowing your mind, hit that subscribe button and let's keep exploring together. So let's turn our attention to the allies, the 4 vegetables that can truly become the cornerstone of a thriving, energetic life after 60. Imagine each bite as a tiny workshop where your cells receive the tools they need to repair, renew, and keep moving forward. Are you ready to discover which greens and roots deserve a place on your plate every single day? First, the dark leafy champion that often earns the nickname the King of Greens. I'm talking about kale, the curly leaf powerhouse that thrives in cooler climates and packs a nutritional punch that rivals many supplements. Why does kale stand out for seniors? The answer lies in its concentration of vitamin K2, calcium, and a group of antioxidants called flavonoids. Vitamin K2 plays a pivotal role in directing calcium to the bones where it belongs, while keeping it out of the arteries where it could cause stiffening. For an older adult, that dual action translates into stronger bones and more supple blood vessels, two factors that directly reduce the risk of fractures and hypertension. But there's a second layer to kale's benefit that often flies under the radar. Its natural content of lutein and zeaxanthin, two carotenoids that accumulate in the retina and protect against age-related macular degeneration. Think of these compounds as tiny sunglasses that filter out harmful blue light, preserving sharpness of vision even as the years add up. And let's not forget the fiber, both soluble and insoluble, that helps regulate blood sugar spikes after meals, a common concern when insulin sensitivity begins to wane. Now, how do you make kale work for you without the bitterness that sometimes scares people away? The practical rule is simple: treat it gently and pair it with a healthy fat. Lightly massaging raw kale leaves with a drizzle of olive oil, a squeeze of lemon, and a pinch of sea salt breaks down the tough cell walls, making the nutrients more bioavailable and the texture more pleasant. If you prefer warmth, steam the leaves just until they turn a vibrant emerald, about 5 to 7 minutes, then toss them with toasted pumpkin seeds for a crunchy finish. And because vitamin K2 is fat soluble, the olive oil ensures that your body can absorb it efficiently. Have you tried a kale-based pesto with walnuts instead of pine nuts? Let me know in the comments how that flavor shift affected your meals. Moving on to the sweet orange-tinned root that has earned a reputation as nature's energy bar, the sweet potato. Unlike its starchy cousin, the white potato, the sweet potato delivers a balanced blend of complex carbohydrates, beta, carotene, and potassium, all of which are essential for maintaining steady energy levels and proper muscle function. Beta carotene, once converted to vitamin A in the liver, supports immune health, skin integrity, and even the health of the mucous membranes that line our respiratory tract, critical for seniors who want to stay resilient during seasonal changes. Potassium, on the other hand, works hand in hand with sodium to regulate blood pressure, a delicate balance that becomes increasingly important as arterial elasticity declines with age. By providing a natural source of potassium, sweet potatoes help counteract the tendency for blood pressure to creep upward, especially after a salty dinner. Moreover, the fiber in sweet potatoes, particularly resistant starch that forms when they're cooled after cooking, feeds the beneficial bacteria in the gut, promoting a healthy microbiome that can influence everything from mood to inflammation. So how should you incorporate this orange marvel into your daily routine? The golden rule is to enjoy it with its skin on, because the skin contains a concentration of antioxidants that complement the flesh. Roast cubes of sweet potato with a sprinkle of cinnamon and a dash of cumin. The spices not only enhance flavor, but also add anti-inflammatory properties of their own. If you're looking for a quick breakfast boost, mash a warm sweet potato and stir in Greek yogurt, a handful of crushed walnuts, and a drizzle of honey for a balanced start that steadies glucose levels until lunch. Have you experimented with sweet potato noodles as a low glycemic pasta substitute? Share your favorite sauce pairing below. Third on our list is the vibrant, crunchy bell pepper, available in red, yellow, orange, and green varieties. While they all belong to the same species, the color indicates the stage of ripeness and consequently the profile of phytochemicals they contain. Red bell peppers, the fully ripened form, boast the highest levels of vitamin C, up to 3 times more than an orange, plus capsaicin, a carotenoid that has been linked to reduced oxidative stress in the cardiovascular system. Vitamin C, besides its well-known role in collagen synthesis for skin and joint health, also enhances iron absorption, a crucial factor for seniors who may experience mild anemia due to reduced dietary intake. Yellow and orange peppers sit in the middle, offering a balanced mix of vitamin C and beta carotene, while green peppers, harvested earlier, contain slightly more chlorophyll and a modest amount of vitamin K. Regardless of hue, all bell peppers provide a crisp texture that encourages mindful chewing, a simple act that stimulates saliva production and initiates the digestive cascade, a subtle but valuable benefit for older adults whose digestive efficiency may have slowed. The practical approach to maximizing bell pepper benefits is to consume them raw whenever possible, preserving the heat-sensitive vitamin C. Slice them into thin strips and add them to salads, or use them as a natural spoon for hummus or guacamole, turning snack time into a nutrient-dense experience. If you prefer warmth, quickly sauté sliced peppers with a splash of olive oil and garlic. The brief heat exposure retains most of the vitamin C, while unleashing a sweeter flavor that pairs beautifully with lean proteins such as grilled chicken or tofu. Have you tried a roasted red pepper and lentil soup? Tell us how the smoky depth changed your perception of comfort food. Finally, we arrive at the humble tomato, a fruit often mistaken for a vegetable, and for good reason. The tomato's claim to fame lies in its abundance of lycopene, a red carotenoid that has been extensively studied for its cardioprotective properties. Lycopene's antioxidant capacity helps neutralize free radicals that can damage arterial walls, a process that accelerates the development of atherosclerosis in older adults. Moreover, lycopene is more readily absorbed when the tomato is cooked and combined with a modest amount of fat, such as a drizzle of extra virgin olive oil. Beyond lycopene, tomatoes provide potassium, vitamin C, and a suite of polyphenols that collectively support immune function and skin elasticity. The potassium again contributes to blood pressure regulation, while vitamin C aids in the synthesis of collagen, the structural protein that keeps skin supple and joints lubricated. For seniors, maintaining joint health can mean the difference between staying active on a morning walk and being confined to a chair. To harness the tomato's full potential, aim for a daily serving of cooked tomatoes. Think of a simmering marinara sauce, a hearty vegetable stew, or a roasted tomato medley. When you roast cherry tomatoes with thyme and a splash of balsamic vinegar, the natural sugars caramelize, intensifying flavor without the need for added sugars. Pair this with whole grain pasta or a quinoa pilaf for a balanced meal that delivers sustained energy. If you enjoy fresh salads, combine sliced heirloom tomatoes with avocado, a handful of basil leaves, and a squeeze of lime for a refreshing, nutrient-dense side. Have you experimented with sun-dried tomatoes as a concentrated source of lycopene? Let us know which preparation method you prefer. Now that we have explored the four allies, kale, sweet potato, bell pepper, and tomato, let's take a moment to reflect on the bigger picture. Each of these vegetables brings a unique combination of vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, and fiber that address the core challenges of aging, bone health, blood pressure control, immune resilience, and metabolic stability. By incorporating at least one serving of each into your daily meals, you create a synergistic effect that goes beyond the sum of individual nutrients. Think of it as building a multi-layered defense system where every bite adds a brick to the wall, protecting your vitality. You might be wondering how to fit all four into a typical day without feeling overwhelmed. The answer is simplicity and variety, a breakfast that features a kale and sweet potato hash, a mid-morning snack of bell pepper strips with hummus, a lunch salad bursting with tomatoes and a drizzle of olive oil, and a dinner that rounds out the day with roasted sweet potatoes and a side of sautéed kale can seamlessly weave these powerhouses into your routine. The key is to plan ahead, prepare a batch of roasted vegetables on the weekend, store them in airtight containers, and mix and match throughout the week. This approach not only saves time, but also ensures that you're consistently nourishing your body with the nutrients it craves. Before we close, I want to ask you directly which of these four vegetables resonates most with your current eating habits, and which one feels like a new frontier you're eager to explore. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your experience might inspire someone else who's watching, and if you've already made any of these changes, share the results, whether it's a boost in energy, a clearer mind, or simply the joy of tasting something deliciously healthy. Remember, the journey to optimal health after 60 isn't about drastic overhauls. It's about making informed, incremental choices that compound over time. By eliminating the four problematic vegetables we discussed earlier and welcoming these four allies onto your plate, you're setting the stage for a more vibrant, resilient you. If this guide has sparked a new perspective on your grocery list, give the video a thumbs up to let the algorithm know we're delivering value. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing and ringing the notification bell so you won't miss future episodes where we dive deeper into senior nutrition, exercise tips, and lifestyle hacks that keep you thriving. Your health journey matters, and together we can navigate it with science, compassion, and a dash of curiosity. Until next time, keep nourishing your body with intention, stay active, and enjoy the simple pleasure of a well-balanced plate. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Remember, each small habit you start today builds a healthier you tomorrow. If this video gave you a new idea, comment below, like the clip, and subscribe for more tips. And there you have it, a clear roadmap for turning your kitchen into a senior-friendly sanctuary where the foods you avoid protect your joints and the greens you embrace fuel your vitality every single day. Remember, the power to reshape your health lies in the choices you make at each meal, and consistency is the quiet force that turns those choices into lasting results. If this guide sparked a fresh perspective on your grocery list, please give the video a thumbs up so the algorithm knows we're delivering the insights you need. Share your thoughts in the comments. What vegetable are you already cutting out? And which new powerhouse will you add to your plate? Your experiences not only reinforce your own commitment, but also light the way for fellow viewers seeking a healthier path after 60. And of course, if you haven't yet, consider subscribing and ringing the notification bell. That way you won't miss upcoming episodes where we dive deeper into senior nutrition, tailored exercise routines, and lifestyle hacks that keep you thriving well into the golden years. Together, we'll navigate the science, the compassion, and the curiosity that make aging a vibrant adventure. Until next time, keep nourishing your body with intention, stay active, and enjoy the simple pleasure of a well-balanced plate. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.